The producer. Players look to Turner to provide the spark West Virginia needs. Turner is garbage. But you never know, man. We're still looking for a breakout season. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the West Virginia Ultra Rebuild, man. We have come a long way in only 2 seasons. Before we get a look at the teams overall to see if we progress from last season, we're going to go ahead and see if we can insta-commit any people. We have the typical trash cans here waiting to be insta-committed. We got one. So like always, we only managed to scrape out one person, Colin Smith. He'll just pretty much be a bench rider his whole career. Directing your attention to the top, we're still focusing on O-line as we need to get some guards and some tackles. I also have a defensive tackle who's pretty interested in coming. This guy jumped up quite a bit overall. We will need a strong safety. Yes, we did sign Gerald Rose last episode. He was like an 81 overall. With so many people becoming juniors and seniors, we need somebody to fill the gap. Same thing for cornerback, if we could pick some of them up. If there was ever a season we need the low lock week 3, week 4 cheese, it needs to be this season. Fingers crossed that we can get it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the face cam off so I can save it for the end of the episode. And that being said, fellas, let's jump into it. Yes, the zips. In my expert opinion, the zips should not provide us a challenge. Pretty sure our next game is against an FCS team as well. So if that is the case, fantastic. Yes, we're versing the Crocodiles. We're an 84. I think we only went up 1 overall, but we definitely solidified our defense a bit. I think we were an 83 last season, so that 87 is a massive jump up. West Virginia is finally 2-0, boys. Why is our defensive coordinator level 21? Do you reckon they actually went ahead and signed a good coaching staff for once? Hold on, let's go check it out before I forget. We have a level 21 defensive coordinator, Chris Barber. He's definitely going to help out, but offensive coordinator is a level 15. So for the first time in the West Virginia dynasty, we maintained our coaching staff. Hopefully this can be the difference with all these little added bonuses we get to all of our players. So we've taken the lead on quite a lot of high profile players. I would love to get Larry Jackson. He's not going to insta-commit, but we have an overwhelming lead. Bobby Hines would be a massive one. This guy's 80 overall, though he's a JUCO. He's going to insta-commit. Let's go, baby. 81 tackle, I'll take it. So that gives us points to distribute. We are lacking behind on these guys, especially Bryson Mitchell. Are the NCAA gods looking down on us right now? Brandon Kraft, a 5-star wide receiver, is not being pursued. Wide receiver is definitely not something we're interested in, but I will still take it being a top 10. We also have Brian Simmons, I'll chuck him on, and we also have Nick Patrick. All right, can we find a gem amongst the raft? Brandon Parks goes up to an 80 overall defensive end. I think I've already made up my mind, to be honest. Starting him at 500 points is definitely suffice. Ah, yes, the Terps. I mean, I get it's a rivalry game and everything, but is there any need for this? Wow. Squashed. There we go. That looks like an overtime victory as well. Can you guys say 3-1 on the season? I shouldn't get too excited though. We do have a lot of games to go yet. There we go. Larry Jackson is now in the bag. That means we can go ahead and invest 700 points into another person. 4,200 points to now allocate. So this essentially means we can go ahead and scoop up anybody on this low lock list, preferably towards the top. So Lance Foster, for example. Don't need wide receivers and running backs. You know what? Just for the sake of it, let's go ahead and see if we can swindle some of these really fast people like Marlon Fox. We'll take Chase Wheeler, who runs a 4.340. Oh, you've locked us out, you sneaky dog. You know what that means? We're just going to break back in, give you 700 points, whether you like it or not. I mean, these guys are all low lock, so we might as well give them 700. Let's go, baby. What a turnaround, man. Now, I believe our next game is against ranked number 6 Texas. I don't like our chances in that game. That being said, there's always a chance. Lock this out, lock this out, lock this out, lock this out. Holy crap, dude. Give us a break. Ah, look at that. 4-1. We have a better record than Texas, and we're playing at home. Boys, if we don't pick up a dub, I'm going to be disappointed in you. We dropped down on Gibson. We have so many great defensive ends that could easily transition, but this is the first guy who's actually a defensive tackle. I'm not giving up on him. We're slowly creeping up. I think I'm just going to get this guy off the list. Brandon Minecraft, we've got the lead on him. We got the lead on all of these guys. I'm trying to get them insta-commit too. Easy work for Brian Simmons. Easy work, another insta-commit. Slowly creeping up there for Marlon. We need to go add some more people, man. We're doing that good of a job of signing the players that we need. We have points left over to just invest into anybody, really. Now getting back to what is important. Dun, 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 dun. No! We always lose by such a little amount. Last season, we lost by 2 touchdowns. This season, 1 touchdown. Oh, dude, that stings, man. And there's an easy dub versus Baylor. Last year, we got squashed by Baylor. So that means we're 5-2 on the season. I'm assuming we should have a bowl game. But the fact that we could finish above 500 for the first time since being here is already a major dub in my books. Oh my goodness, boys. We picked up 67 overall Travis Alston. We also have a couple people ready to visit. Dude, we don't even need to bring Brandon Parks in for a visit. Penn State's trying to get back in this race, but to be fair to them, they left it way too late. So I don't know why we're dropping so far behind for Lance Foster. I mean, Stanford must have him by the balls, basically. I know you guys always say, if you're behind, just give him a scholarship. I don't think we need to just yet. I have a very unorthodox way of doing things, but it seems to just work out. Look at the class though, boys. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just way too excited because we're doing so well finally. Bright times ahead for West Virginia. When I initially signed here, I made a pact with Carl Joseph. And I said, Carl, I will make West Virginia the best college in NCAA 14. He replied back to me saying, I don't even know who the F you are, and then proceeded to block me. But you know what? I'm sticking to that promise. We lose in overtime. From here on out, it's probably better to just not mention the game at hand. Well, that sucks. We got beaten by the Cyclones. And there goes Brandon Parks. As I said, we didn't even need to schedule him. He's going to sign on his own. That's an 80 overall right end. That's a big boy pickup. Kansas is ranked 4? What happened? The game's not even trolling. Florida, Arizona, Florida State, Ohio State, then Kansas. We are about to hand Kansas an ass whooping. Watch. That's what I'm talking about, man. 30-24 dub against ranked 5 in the nation. We've become the best at overtime games because we seem to play him every fortnight. Mad respect. And with that dub over ranked 5 Kansas, we are now officially bowl eligible. That being said, we pick up Brandon Kraft, 78 overall wide receiver. Dude, we're picking up people we don't even need. What actually makes this Minecraft guy so good? I haven't even scouted him, I don't think. He's 78. He remains at 78. I mean, he's pretty good. He's got good carrying. He's terrible juke move. Yeah, this guy, unfortunately, is purely a receiver. Would have been nice to pick up maybe a really good cornerback or something along those lines. But you can't have everything go your way in a full season of NCAA 14 as we lose to OSU. 6-5 on the season. And oh, I can't even be mad at that. So we will finish the season on a 6-6 record. Still progression, 2 more dubs than we had last season. But to lose like that from a bloody PAT, mate. Alright, so let's go ahead, check out. We do have a bowl game. We are playing in the Holiday Bowl. This is the first time we made a bowl game though, so shouts out to WVU for that. We're taking on Washington in the Holiday Bowl. Like, this is totally fair. Just take on Washington. It's not a big deal. You guys have a chance of beating them. Rank 19th in the entire nation. Okay. Well, since we did make our very first bowl game, let's go check out what's going on around the NCAA. National championship is between Penn State and Virginia Tech. That's pretty crazy, man. We have the Cotton Bowl, Oklahoma, Mississippi State, Orange Bowl, Tennessee Army, Sugar Bowl, Texas A&M, Michigan. There's a lot of really, really good games out there. I don't know about this one, though. Ohio State versus Kentucky. Place your bets. One thing I don't want you guys to forget going into the next season, though, is that even though we did have a lot of success this season, I think a lot of that success has to go towards our coaches being Tim Brady and Chris Barber. Without these guys being such high levels, there is absolutely zero chance that we knock off some of the schools that we did this season. I think over the team progressing, we need to look to mainly try and bring these guys back for the next couple years to continue having that success. Oh, wow. So we finish officially on a 7-6 record. This is the first time that we actually went above 500, 7-6. And what a way to finish the season. Major Applewhite is now level 50, boys. And we don't sign anybody. Ah, dude, that sucks. And with that being said, we progress from low to safe for now. We did hit our target wins on the season, and we brought West Virginia a bowl game. Well, with all things being considered, jumping into recruiting, I don't think there's anybody here that we really need to make our team. Like, look at this. Everybody here is garbage. I'm just going to give Hayden Robertson 14,950 points. The other 50 will give him a scholarship. Looking at our class though, oh my goodness. And would you look at that, even though we weren't trying, we signed a top 25 class. We are doing position changes because it's very interesting, and it also was a request from you guys. Simmons will make the transition to strong safety. We need one of those. Patrick looks like a really good running back. I think he would be a good backup going forward. Left tackle, 81 sophomore, 78 sophomore, 85 junior, 79 sophomore, and 78 junior. Obviously, we will move these guys around to positions to make it more evenly spread. Brandon Parks will be a true freshman starter at right end. I like to see it. Cornerback wasn't as bad as what I initially thought, man. We'll be pretty strong this year there. Free safety, we have Gerald Rose. And then on the strong safety end of things, obviously we have Brian Simmons, who looks to be the starter, but won't be after training results. And everybody's favorite part of the season, training results. Let's get it, boys. Kevin Bailey is a 90 overall cornerback. Unfortunately, a senior, so he'll be leaving. Justin Ford only just cracked being a junior, so we'll have him next season. He should bump up to like 94 overall, 93 maybe. Alan O'Brien is now a junior, so we're going to have him next season as well. Who's going to have 99 speed? That's crazy. Shane Gardner is now unfortunately a senior, but if you look at the quarterback position, we of course have Marcus Wilson backing him up. So our quarterback in our final season of West Virginia will be about an 88. But when you consider you're going to have at least 2-3 wide receivers that are going to be above 90 with 99 excel and 99 speed, the quarterback doesn't matter that much. Dennis Johnson is only a sophomore. He'll probably crack 90 overall next year, and he will also have 99 speed and maybe 99 excel. Gerald Rose, our free safety, goes up to 98 speed, 95 excel. Oh my goodness, bro. This season was more of a fill-in, but as we go forward, we're going to see so much more progress with these guys. Part 4 will be the most exciting episode in West Virginia history, so make sure you stay tuned for next episode of this. But that being said, for now, if you made it this far, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is fantastic. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense.